Hey guys, wanted to go ahead and talk about a portable sort of pop filter option. So what I'm going to do is talk about standard pop filters, right? So standard pop filters are kind of like this, and then it's this long, kind of a bead to kind of pop. I mean a pack, but maybe it's okay. And then you've got your standard mount here. Where does this need to mount? Basically, it needs to go in some sort of stand, and so this is like a standard pop filter, or let's say a Hawk-on pop filter, right? So not as bulky, but still you got the same issue. This has to mount to something, right? It has to mount to some sort of stand, and so you got to bring more things with you, so to say. I would still say you need a stand, but I'm just saying, I'm trying to illustrate a point here. So there's this right here, which might be kind of interesting. I learned about this. I just decided to buy it on a whim, but this is actually kind of interesting. So first off, this is the Soontuck pop filter. And what this does is it actually mounts directly to your microphone, and it can mount by quite a large margin. And what is cool about this is it obviously takes up a less of a footprint, right? So what this does is you can adjust it right here, where you can go if you want to go more top or bottom, or you want to go front and back, and it'll lock into place. But like I said, it locks to your microphone. So this is unlike, let's say, something like this, where this has to go onto some sort of stand, and then like you got to bring a stand with you. This basically just goes directly on the microphone, so like so. And now you've got a pop filter, and stand is like, well, you should still bring a stand, but I'm just saying, like, look at how much footprint that's taking. That's a lot less, right? And then it's detachable. It's basically like this, which is like much less. If you compare this to something like this, it's a lot less things it's much less bulkier, right? Or I wish, like, let's just move this around so you really get a sense of, like, you know what I mean? This is a lot of crap you got to bring. Or let's just say even a standard pop filter, Hawk-on pop filter. I pop this in here like this, and it's like, look at this, right? And look at, like, oh, this is actually pretty compact. The material that it's made out of is this is pond filter. So as you can see, this is the stuff it's made out of, and then this is obviously the Hawk-on pop filter. And we've always had basically discussions that basically these are the same stuff. They're not denying it. It's the same stuff. But so this is pretty transparent, and it's good for plosives, and it's cheap, and it doesn't take up much space. And like I said, really quick, you just pop it on there, you slot it on.